I see a lot of magicians out here asking lots of questions as to what spirits that they may partner with and call upon in order to achieve their magical outcomes desired. And my answer is this: while we can receive gnosis and get insights from spirits, at the end of the day, as magicians, it's up to us to do the work. I feel like we should rely on ourselves more and rely on the spirits less. Now, this may seem counterintuitive to some people that are used to working with spirits. I mean, I myself work with a lot of different higher intelligences and spiritual forces, and I truly enjoy my connection with the spirits. But I find myself, as I am going on my own path, that I don't always feel the need to call a spirit to handle things for me. You know, spirits can act of their own accord. They can act when we set an intention with them and align our wills together. But I feel like there's something more satisfying, at least to me, when you apply your will fully, when perhaps operating under the guidance of spirits that you go to for advice. And they can instruct us in any number of things that we can do to improve our knowledge base, improve our skill base as magicians, and be able to handle situations ourselves. Um, whether it's for ascent, whether it's for baneful magic, for any number of things. I like to do my own work. I don't like to just rely on spirits to handle things for me. And I think that sometimes magicians get too dependent upon spirits. And then if they, for some reason, feel like that connection, ebbs and flows, so too does their magic. But at the end of the day, as magicians, the power is within us. And I think that people would do well to remember that and never doubt that, because we are infinitely powerful creatures spiritually. We have maybe certain limitations in this physical world, but spiritually we wield unlimited power and potential. And as magicians, we get to explore that. And if we always rely on spirits to do things for us, then how do we truly know what we're made of? How do we truly get to where we want to be unless we do it ourselves? We can have both human and spiritual mentors along the way to help guide us, to help share insights and things that have worked for each one of them. But the most powerful experience, in my opinion, is your own experience, your own gnosis. Learn to make your own mistakes and learn from them. Learn to accept your own excellence and claim it. Don't abdicate your responsibility, and do not abdicate your power to any spirits, because then it's not like any difference from people in religious systems who want to give all of the praise and all of the glory to God. Magicians do that too by giving all of the praise to the spirits. And that's not to say that spirits should not be praised and honored for their role in our development, but make no mistake, you're the one that needs to do the work. You're the ones that need to be able to have a sense of self, have a sense of responsibility and power that you wield. And don't just give that up and give all of the credit to other spiritual forces other than yourself. You can give credit where credit is due, where spirits have helped you along the way. You can definitely speak to the times that maybe they intervened on our behalf or aligned circumstances in our lives to where we would learn some pretty intense lessons at times. And we can understand that and perhaps share that with other people. But I find myself on my path, you know, calling upon my own essence, calling upon my own sense of self and the cosmos, the essence of it. Sometimes the spiritual forces that I tap into are nameless and timeless. They don't always wear deific masks. It's just a feeling, a resonance that I tap into. And when we can resonate with the things that we want to have in life, the things that we want to do in ritual, then it becomes a more clear path. And then, you're not left wondering, well, what spirit from what grimoire, am I doing it right? You know, y'all are overthinking it too much. You know, magic is pretty simple and straightforward. I think that people tend to complicate it by diving into these systems that are just very hierarchical at times, very rigid at times. I find for me a very free flowing approach works well for myself. A lot of people like the structure of more rigid systems. I myself do not. You know, I take what works and I apply it in ways that make sense to me. I don't think it's so much a matter of, am I doing something right or wrong? It's, are you doing it? And why are you doing it? You know yourself, know your will, feel the outcomes, be able to understand that as you can resonate with your end results, it can supersede physical reality. It can shift things in alignment with your will. And all you need is your mind for that. You do not need spirits for that. We may still be inclined to work with spirits. We may be inclined to learn from them. We may be inclined to have them participate in rituals that we do. But don't become overly reliant on spirits. At the end of the day, you must trust your own intuition. You must tap the forces within yourself, your own strength, your own might, and then walk very confidently in that. Expand yourself from that place, and you're not going to go wrong. So, thank you guys.